So, hey everyone, this is Gerber Business Solutions at the Purple Store in Seattle, and I'm here with Adam.
Hi.
And he's the owner of the Purple Store. And today we're doing a small business spotlight on the Purple Store. And as you can imagine, looking around here, we are surrounded by amazing purple things. And so, Adam, would you give us an idea of how this idea came about and maybe what your background is like from before that?
Sure. So the idea came from being a smart aleck,
Nice.
being at a party when somebody asked where a purple thing came from, and I had always said that whatever comes from the whatever store since I was a kid. And I just instinctively answered, oh, from the Purple Store.
Yeah.
And I knew enough friends, of course.
Yeah.
I knew enough friends who were like, I must have this in purple, and my motorcycle has to be purple, and my
That's
computer case.
me.
Right. So, and some people go, oh, this is crazy, that's weird. And they go, oh, wait a minute, my guy I work with, this my uncle so-and-so, my friend such and such. But yes, everybody either loves purple or knows someone.
Yeah, I
And
have that.
yeah, so it was just that kind of idea. And I had, my background had included, I started off doing environmental consulting and some management work and trying to like contribute in that way. And then I worked in the arts and I was an artist professionally for a while and ran an arts organization trying to help out with local music and public art. And then at one point I got to manage a bed and breakfast on a tugboat.
Oh,
Yes.
that, you know what? I wish I could have that on my resume. That
Right?
sounds like the most random thing ever. That's awesome.
Right. Not a lot of people get to do this.
Yeah.
But it was a totally fun. It was originally a consulting client of mine, and then they said, "Hey, will you take this over?" And I got to run this thing that created happiness every day. People would walk in, and their eyes would light up. Like, oh, this is so cool, and it would be their honeymoon or something important to them. And I just got a taste for things that get a little spark of happiness for something.
Well, that makes sense. It ties in your organization and your artsy side. That's perfect.
Yeah. And creates an easy one-stop shopping for people who love purple things, but also like as people would email every day and say, OMG, OMG, you don't understand.
It's also an experience. Yeah. So that's so neat. The way that it came about is amazing and random. And as you can see, the many different items in the store, it's really a place to not forget when you come to Seattle. And if you're not in Seattle, go online. They have everything there. So that's amazing. When we have these interviews, we always ask what maybe a struggle would have been for you as a business owner, starting this exciting experience, trying to create this exciting experience for others to be involved in. So what do you think?
I always say when people are like, I want to start a business, like, hold it, time out. Like, do you love running a business and not just the thing that you're dealing with?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm a massage therapist, I want to start a clinic. Like, do you? But right, you have to love it and you have to know that there's going to be a lot of moving parts. And so we've definitely experienced that. So we did not start with a big venture capital investment of hundreds of thousands of dollars. We started with $1,000 in the bank.
Right.
And it was, totally like bootstrapping, shoestring budgets, and to see like, can we make this work? And let's invest a little more. So it's been a constant, okay, let's make $1 and put that back in and see if we can turn that into $2.
Right.
So that's been an interesting challenge from the beginning to always have this trade-off that we make of, okay, do we buy this product next? Do we try to promote? Where do you take a risk? And it is always knowing, gee, if we just had this amount to invest, we could do this really cool product. And it's like, okay, well, how do we save up and get to that point? So the approach we've taken over the years was usually to be more conservative rather than hyper aggressive. So we knew the business would always be around. And that's kept us going for almost 15 years now.
Right. And one thing that's drawn me to the Purple Store is actually that they have taken a different approach, and this might be helpful for some small businesses. In marketing, they don't do a whole lot of like strategic marketing. It's mostly word of mouth, right? And that cuts the costs completely. It's a brave, move, but it cuts a lot of costs down for sure. So.
And it's another way to look at the marketing where some of our friends or relatives or people who have advised, and they're like, oh, you need to do this, this percent sale and do a promotion, do this kind of thing. And, and
that takes a lot of work and a lot of time.
But also the feel of it is often different than the feel of this brand.
Right.
And they were like, it was a very hyper cold marketing approach that was just about numbers and not about people.
Spam out to everyone versus have genuine word of mouth customers that are, true to the brand.
So, for example, we chose don't add people automatically to your email list, which many people would do. Oh, we have your email, great, we're going to market to you. And for us, it's always opt-in only with consent to say, like, can we communicate with you? Great.
Right.
And we know that that certainly costs us money in one sense, but it's also the business that we want this to be.
Right. A promotion that might be ongoing or something that you want to let people know about that haven't maybe heard of the Purple Store before. So is there something you want to share?
So we generally do things, so we will do promotions once in a while. We try to actually keep our pricing already in a good, like, reasonable place, even for a specialty business, specialty store. But we want people now to know that there is this cool new location in Seattle and to have people actually come and visit.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, we're right down the street from Pike Place Market. It is literally like two steps away. So it's a really good location.
The fun chip on our shoulder about this is that Pike Place Market starts up on First Avenue.
Yeah.
So when we first looked at the space, we're like, oh, and great, and we don't have to deal with market approval. And we're like, no, actually, this is part of the market. So people often even go, now we're going to Pike Place Market. We're like, no, we're part of the market too. But, yeah, but the craziness of Pike Place Market is right here, and we did the, like, how many steps is it to the original Starbucks? How many steps is it to Beecher's Cheese? How many to the place they throw the fish?
Yes, the place they throw the fish right under the sign.
Right. So it's really exciting to be part of the market now, and it's a wonderful community, and a lot of the businesses get to know each other.
So if they do want to find out more about you, there's a website. It's thepurplestore.com, right?
Yes.
And then social media, do you have platforms?
We do them all. So they're all the Purple Store on Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest. And then for Facebook, it's the Purple Store Fan. And we love hearing from people. We really want the business to always be interactive. So there's a lot of back and forth dialogue with everybody.
Yeah.
But we will say, hey, everybody, we're thinking of this kind of thing or that kind of thing. We're going to make sheets. Do you want it to be cotton or do you want it to be a blend? Or
Right.
And
with that genuine audience and that genuine following, it makes sense, and people can put in their vote on what they want, and he'll carry it. That's great. So,
but I do love the part where I think more companies can do well. Hopefully not with somebody going, ooh, we can market this way and make it a strategy. It's like, be genuine with your people and genuine with your customers, and open and honest when you have a challenge, and when you have an opportunity, share that. And it's nice to build that, and it just feels better.
It does. It feels more genuine, and I think people really appreciate it too. So that's all the time we have today. Look up the Purple Store. Adam is great. Message him on Facebook or on Instagram or wherever he's at, and
come visit us.
Come visit for sure. So we'll see you later. Thanks so much. Bye.